Get you set up in here. Hold on. All right. Hey, friends and fam. Um, I've been gone just a hot second. Uh, as many of you know, if you've been following me a while, uh, my husband was home and he was only home. And he's a jokester and he likes to mess around. And I had a fear of any time I went to record, he was going to act a fool. So I just avoided recording. That mixed with the fact that all of my binders are empty now, with the exception of my Budgeting Like a Girl um, envelope, because part of that's going to go to a giveaway eventually. um, yeah, I just dropped my daughter off at school, so I figured, oop, my clock or my alarm. So I figured, why the hell not? Let's get on here and do a face-to-face, talk about like where I want my channel to go. I only have about 50 minutes until I can go get her because, first of all, let's do some updates. My daughter is my husband's child, 100%. And you'll see it a lot with military families, and if your spouse isn't equipped to handle this process, then it's likely not going to go well. But my husband and a lot of other people I know, right before they leave for an extended period of time to an indefinite period of time, they start to withdraw and they pull back because they don't want it to hurt their little hearts as much when they actually leave and they can't be around you. For example, like 2, 3 weeks, well, the whole time my husband was home, really, he was, engaged in family, and he wanted to go do stuff and spend time with the individual people and as a whole family and just have fun, mess around, jokes, all kinds of things. The week before he left, played video games and screamed profanities at the television. Didn't really want to be engaged in the family. He was always on his phone or doing something. He was trying to pull away, and I recognize that. He's been in 13 years. He and I have been together over 20. Like, I recognize that is his default. And my daughter, I've noticed, has been doing the same thing but with her friends. And I can't blame her. She is in therapy, so we have that. But yeah, she's just been pulling back. She doesn't want to go to sleepovers as much anymore. She doesn't want to hang out with friends, and she's been really resistant to going to school because she doesn't want to see her friends. I do still make her spend time with friends because we do still have 4.5-ish months until we leave. We don't have a definite date yet. That's why I say 4.5-ish. But I think for the sake of her, she can keep her little core group of friends, and we switched her to virtual. Our school district has a dual enrollment kind of virtual program where they can do most of their classes online, and then you can take a class or two, usually electives, at the school itself. So she's taking orchestra at her school, excuse me, and the rest of her classes are online. So I drop her off at 8 o'clock and go pick her up at 8:50. So it's not a big break. So I'm trying to squeeze everything I can in. Let's see. For those who know, you'll know. We got EFMP approved and command sponsored. We are just waiting on hard orders to be cut so that we can get like on the housing list and secure a place to live over there. I should have made a list of things that I wanted to talk about. It's okay. We'll just keep going because that's how I roll. Christmas was good. My birthday was good. Thank you to everybody who wished me happy birthday in your various ways. I do appreciate it. Usually I don't, I feel like there's more to celebrate at Christmas than just my birthday. And the only ones I usually accept birthday wishes from are my family. Because I'm like, y'all have your own families. That's kind of what this time of year is about. I busted my lip open. Dang it. It's kind of what this time of year is about, is spending time with your families. And you're too busy worried about telling me happy birthday. It's definitely not necessary. But I do appreciate it. I felt very loved. What else? We've all been sick. We each passed around a cold. The day my husband left, I came down with a head cold and a stomach bug the same day he left. I like the man, but I really don't think it was linked to that. I think it was just a cold and a stomach bug. It was just really terrible timing. We're going to be selling our car and going, I'm playing with nail clippers, selling our car and going down to one car, selling one of our cars and going down to one car. So that'll be fun. I'm still doing the PTA thing. Still hoping and begging people to take over my position so that I can resign. I think that's not it. No. My health. My husband yelled at me. I use that term loosely. He didn't really yell. He got out his stern army man voice with me and told me that I needed to make a doctor's appointment because I was having trouble swallowing. It was like food would get stuck right here behind my sternum. I couldn't move it. Drinking water didn't help. Nothing helped. It wouldn't go anywhere. So I had made an appointment with with my primary care doctor to see, what it was. And she recommended and referred me out to a GI doctor to have a scope done. Yesterday was my intake appointment with that GI doctor. And my scope, he's going to go from one end of the digestive tract to the other on March 13th. So I have to find an adult because my husband won't be home. So yet another procedure I have to have done with him not here. And I got a little, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little shitty with him because I'm like, you make me do these doctor's appointments and then you leave me to fend for myself. So I'm just like, it's whatever. We'll figure it out. It's okay. I don't want to see my undergarment strap. But yeah, I think that's it for now on an life update. As far as channel updates, I'm thinking of switching some things up. And like I was telling Chris the other night, at Budgeting Just Because, I feel kind of like a cheater or a fraud because my channel name is Budgeting Like a Girl and I don't follow a budget. I did not think of that at all, I guess, when creating my channel name. So I'm thinking of doing a revamp and talk more about military family life, more things like this, like trying to figure out how to deal with 2 kids. I mean, they're not babies. They're a little easier to handle now that they're bigger. I have a 15-year-old and how old is she? 11-year-old. So it's not like they're crawling all over me. They're pretty chill and self-sufficient. It's just neither of them can drive. So that's basically my job, is chauffeur and make sure they have cash if they need it. So yeah, I'm thinking more about trying to, oh my God, that gray hair, y'all. 38 came and was like, but bam, here's some gray hair. But bam, here's some health issues. Let's mess this girl up. But sorry. Ugh. These kids have been out of school all week. I've been sleeping in. But I'm thinking more about leaning toward, I've already changed my banner. Leaning more toward a military family life, which includes money, meals, moving, and mental health. So there'll be a little, if I can get through this move without spending all of our money, I'll throw some cash stuffings in. Hell, it might end up being mostly cash stuffing and me just throwing in little tidbits here and there about the rest of the stuff. But I'm trying to decide if I need a new channel name or not, because I'm moving away from kind of being a budgeter, strictly a budgeter. Like I want to share some free things you can do, or really cheap things that you can do with your kids or for yourself, like DIYs and whatnot. Some inexpensive meals, or just inexpensive snacks, things like that. I am not like a decorator. I don't have an aesthetic. So like, it's not going to be that kind of, you're not going to watch my videos and like feel good because it's all white and gold, or it's all pink and silver. Like that's not, I move too many times. Shit's going to get broken. Like, and I'm not going to be able to afford to replace it every 3 years. So if you're down with that and want to continue hanging out, like I said, it'll still be a lot of cash stuffing, a lot of planning. Maybe if I can get my own ass to do planning still. I have all these planners. I even got like a witchy planner for this year, and it's February 3rd and I haven't cracked it open yet. So, but see, I've been talking for 13 minutes. Have I covered everything? I think so. Yeah. So let me get my bills paid and my car sold, which should be happening soon because we were trying to sell it before our next payment's due. Car sold, bills paid, and let me see if I have any money left over, because also husband's away. He spent mostly on his government travel card, but there are still some things that the government travel card won't cover. So I've got to leave some money in there for him just in case. But I will try to bring out a cash stuffing really soon. I'm going to try to plan out some recipe videos, some meal plan videos, maybe some DIY videos, and I'm not a licensed therapist, so I don't want people to get me in trouble for giving mental health advice. But I do want to kind of maybe have some discussion, and I don't know, maybe journal prompts or questions, things that you might not realize that other people struggle with too, because that's my main issue. I know people struggle, But like, do they have the same issues I do? Kind of thing. Like, um, oh, this nose itches. But yeah, with that and the 15 minutes that I've been rambling on, chit-chatting with you guys today, I will let you get back to your regularly scheduled programming, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Love you guys.